And we are back to work in our ephemera folio. I think we're getting close to the end here. If you haven't checked out the other videos up until this point, I will put a link to the playlist in the iCard so that you can check those out and catch up with us. So this is where we are. Just a little refresh. So this is what our folio looks like. On the inside, this is an insert folio. Slides down into a pocket. The last video, we cut and added the pages. So we have 3 page signatures. And then this is the other side. So, and it does fold up nicely. Maybe I should have put something on here as a closure for this too. I'll think about that, because then we won't have to worry about the pages being in the way of the flap. Or maybe we could put some more pages on the other side. Anywho, there's so many different things you can do with this. Once you make your base, you can go in any direction with it, really. Okay, so let's tie this up. And I may do one additional video just to add a few extra touches. Okay, so I've already done a little measuring. What I have here is a couple of sheets of vellum. I'll put a link to the vellum that I'm using in the description box below. What I'm going to do is trim this down to make our pockets. So I'm going to trim both sheets down to 4.5. I'm not sure how many pockets we're going to need, but I do know that I want my pockets to be about 4.5 inches wide. Let's do 4 5/8, so we won't have so much space around it. So I'm going to trim it to 4 5/8 instead of 4.5. So that's one set. And then here's our other set. So I'm going to save that strip because those could be pockets too. Now, when you're making the pockets for this, you don't want them to be too deep. I know it seems like, oh, let's just make it as deep as possible, but that's not a good idea, because then when you go in to get something out, the pockets aren't going to be loose, so it'll be difficult to reach in there and get something out if it's too deep down in. So I'm thinking 2 inches would probably be deep enough, and you might even do a few that are like 1.5 inches maybe. Yeah, so I might make a few at the bottom, and then you can stack them so you can have multiple pockets on a page. So let's see how this goes. And I'll probably need more vellum. So let's start with 2.5 inches, and I'm going to cut 2 sheets at one time again. And you can also put pockets on these flaps as well. So 2 inches. I don't know, 2 inches might be as small as I want to go. I'm going to do another set. Yeah. 2 inches. Now, if you are a sewer, you could have actually sewn these pockets on before you put your, I think I'm going to use these too. You could have sewn the pockets on prior to putting your pages into the folio. There is a way to line them up on each side and just sew one time. I can't do all that, so we're going to do it this way. So I'm going to put the bigger pocket, which I think is 2.5 inches. Yeah, that's a little deep, but we're going to try it and see how it goes. So I'm going to put the 2.5 inch at the bottom, and then a 2 inch, and maybe I'll cut a 1.5 for the top. Let's cut a 1.5 and see what that looks like. So we got our 2 inch stack, our 2.5 inch stack. And let's do a 1.5 out of this. Might as well go ahead and trim this up too. I'm gonna have to do it from this side. So 1.5, a couple of strips of that. Then let's do some more 2-inch. And maybe I'll save these for our flat pockets, and just make sure not to put anything too small in those bigger pockets because you won't be able to get it out. Okay, so that's 2-inch, 2-inch, 2-inch. Lots of 2 inches. Then we got the 1.5 inch. So I'm going to glue this down on 3 sides. I'm going to use the Barely Arts glue. And when you're gluing vellum, it will buckle, wrinkle. It'll also look like what you're putting on the vellum as far as adhesive is going to show through. But Barely Arts glue and art glitter glue seem to do pretty good on vellum. So I'm just going to go right along the edge. I'm trying to put it on this craft paper so you can see. You might even want to take your finger and kind of spread that out a little bit. I'm going to see how it goes without me doing that, and if I need to on the next one, then I will. So make sure you even amount of glue. And then I'm just going to line this up. And press that down carefully. Kind of smush the glue so that it'll stick. See, the vellum's already curling up. But you have to smush it. Get that glue spread out all the way to the edge. You might have to go in and add a little bit more. Okay, and then there you have a pocket. Where's my, I need a different bone folder, one with a flat head on it. Just take your bone folder and press that down. Okay, let's put on the next pocket and see. See, it's a little tight, but it's a pocket. Okay, so yeah, that's a little deep. Let's see how this one goes. Let's see if we put that there. And one of these here, that might be too close to the top. Because I don't want anything hanging out. So let's keep it simple and just do 2 pockets and put them a little further apart so that you have room to get down in there and if you have bigger things. Okay, so 2 pockets. Let's see if smoothing that out does any better. Okay. And I like this paper because it kind of gives me a guide of where to place it and to make sure that it's straight. So this is what the pockets look like after they are pretty dry. I'm not sure I like that. This one is a little more shallow because I spread the glue out, so I probably won't do that. And then this is what your ephemera would look like in it, or your die cuts, whatever you want to call it. It's getting ready to throw down outside, so I don't know how long I'm going to be on, but since I have some Capital Chic die cuts or sticker flakes, I'll see how some of these look in here. So I think I'm going to give away some of these. I just don't know which ones. Since there's 2 of each, oops, did I bend that one too much? So they can go down in the pockets like that. Got them kind of curled up. So it's like these would be too big, too tall for the top pocket. Let's see if she's small enough to go in there. No, she's still too big. So that's kind of how the ephemera would look. Let's see what else I got here. I need to put all of these in something else so that they can be nice and flat instead of curled up like this. This is one reason why I wanted to make one of these, but unfortunately I won't be keeping this one. So I will be making other styles of ones that I'm going to keep. This one I'm going to be giving away to someone. It's already spoken for. So let's see what's in here, because I want to kind of stuff the pockets before I send it. So are these die cuts or sticker flakes? Let's see. Die cut stickers. So they are stickers. Okay. So let's put that in there. And then these are vinyl stickers. Okay, so that's the difference. These are quite thick and these are a little thinner. Let's see, I could put that one in there, the coffee in there. I already had a little die cut from the jewel box in there, so I may add a few more things from them in here. Let's see, I'm gonna pick out the ones that I'm going to give away. So let's hold on to these. I may go back through these and pick out some more to give away. I don't know. Let me put a few more things in here. Just going to go through this and make sure that I've got out everything from the Capital Chic stuff that I want to pull out. So as you can see, I need some type of storage solution. Let's put all this back. So these, all of that I want to include in here, and then I'm going to pull some out of some of my other die cuts to add in. I know these are Christmas, but and then here we go with some more stuff. So this is going to be pretty loaded. Okay, those. Oh yeah, I need to put some Project Life cards in there. So this is all the ephemera, die cuts, stickers that I'll be adding. So let me go ahead and put the pocket on here. So remember we had 2 3-inch pockets. So I think I'm going to put that on there like that. That way I can stick the dolls in there as well. So let's glue it down. 3 sides. Let's go ahead and do the other one while we're at it. Let's see if smoothing it down with the bone folder first is better. This is all learning. I'm learning. So like these can go in here. I don't want to push them too far down because I don't want them to get stuck in the glue, but I do want to go ahead and put them in just to see what it's going to look like. And then she's falling out, so I need to push her down in there. So these are already dry. Is that going to hold? It looks like it is. Let's see, can this sticker sampler fit in there? Yeah. So there's that, and then that's what we're looking like. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do this pocket too. But let's put these back here. And I'll put all the Christmas stuff in one too. Let's put this in here. Okay, so there's another pocket. And let's put the other one, let's see. So it needs to go like right about there. And that's the short pocket. And that's it, right about, I'm gonna bring it down a little bit so that I can put a few taller things in it. No, I think I'm gonna put the Planner Girl stuff in one together too. So let's put this over here. So I'm gonna put the Christmas stuff here, I think. So let's do an inside page. So it seems that when the glue dries, you don't see it as much. I mean, if you look really close, you can see it. But for the most part, it's pretty good. And if you don't like the look, you could washi tape them down. I just don't like the look of washi tape, so not on things like this. Just going to put down these few pockets that I have left. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 pockets because that's not enough space. Do I have another skinny one? I thought I had 2 of those, but I guess I don't. So this section will be for Christmas, and I guess you could even add tabs to the pages if you needed to. Let me see if all of my little Christmas girls will fit in here. I may need to do something more for Christmas. So this is Planner Girl, Planner Girl, Planner Girl stuff. Let's get a little organized here. I'm gonna need plenty of space for Planner Girl stuff. So there's that. Then let's see, stuff these pockets. Okay, so hopefully all of that will stay. Let's see how much room we have. That was my concern, is will it be room to hold things on those pages once they're added? But so far, so good. Okay, so let's put some of this in here. See, I wonder, will she be able to get that out of there? That's what I'm talking about. Things like that that are small and they get down in the pocket. Can you get it out? Because this pocket is kind of tight too. Yeah, that's tight. There we go. So we want stuff that's big enough to stick out of the pocket so it won't get stuck in there. We might hold off on this teeny tiny stuff. I have another idea that I can use for that. Let's put this behind here. Okay. All right. So we're going to do 2 more. Here's my other small pockets. Okay. Let's see. I put on the outside there, on the outside there. I'm not sure that I'm going to put outside pockets on these. Let's finish the insides of this and see how much bulk we create. You could also ink the edges of these, or maybe just ink the top edge. I like them without the ink on the vellum for this, for the pockets anyway. You could put the little thumb pull area as well, but I really didn't think it was necessary, since you don't really want anything down in the pocket because it's too hard to get it out. You want things that kind of stick out and the pocket just kind of holds it in place. That makes sense. Okay. I'm going to use these little short pockets. Okay, I hope that's straight. It's kind of straight. All right, let's put some stuff in the pockets. I think I already I thought I already used that one. But this is going to be the Planner Girl section. So Planner Girl stuff. So those. Still got room here. And I guess I could go ahead and put some pockets on the covers. I just need to cut some more vellum to do that. So I'm not going to keep you for that part. We are going to have to come back for additional work on this. So let's put my Scrapcraftastic logo in there. And let's see. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. That's the bulk. This is what this side is looking like now. And I'm still may cover this. Not sure, haven't decided. So far it's looking pretty good. Let's save these for my other little storage solution for this. And so that's gonna be it for now. I think it came out pretty nice. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that little gray bell so that you'll receive notification each time I upload a new video. Be sure to check out the community tab and my stories for updates throughout the week. Also, check us out over at patreon.com/Scrapcraftastic for exclusive content and digital downloads. You can find me across social media at Scrapcraftastic. Visit my website and shop at scrapcraftastic.com. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.